Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, I also rise to support this statement by Senator Dr. Abdullahi Ali MP. Mr. Speaker, sir, the issue of pending bills is something that baffles me. Because in real sense, there shouldn't be even a single pending bill if county governments are following the law. First, Mr. Speaker, sir, each county is required to come up with a 5-year development plan. And out of this 5-year development plan, every year, there are priorities which are set out. There's something called annual development plan. Mr. Speaker, sir, if these counties are to follow the annual development plan, then there shouldn't be any reason as to why we should have any pending bills. Earlier, I heard my colleague saying that the committee should summon the control of budget to come in and explain. I don't really believe that the control of budget can help in this case. And this is why. Because the county assemblies should be the one taking lead from even what my colleague, Senator Haji, is saying, that this House should come up with a piece of legislation that should hold those county governors accountable. In my view, Mr. Speaker, sir, I hold the strongest opinion that the county assemblies should be the ones who are required to approve a budget. Before they approve a budget, the first thing they should look at it is that, is this part of our 5-year plan? And if it's not part of our 5-year plan, then it is against the County Governments Act, which my colleague Senator Wetangula spoke about. The County Government Act of 2012 prohibits any money being spent out of the, which has not been budgeted for. But when I sit at the County Public and County Investment Committee, when governors come there and they say, we have all these pending bills, some of them are confused. They say Treasury is the one which has not given us money. When we went to Samburu, Mr. Speaker, sir, the governor of Samburu then thought that the control of budget was holding 6 billion of his funds, which was baffling. So
Senator Cherargei, what's your point of intervention? Okay. Do you want to be informed?
Yes, yes, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Asante Mheshimiwa Spika, ningependa kujulisha ndugu yangu Senator wa Narok na bunge nzima la Seneti kwamba kulingana na mkutano wa jana ambao inaitwa Intergovernmental Budget and Economic Council ambaye mwenyekiti wake ni naibu wa rais, kulingana taarifa inasema kwamba ile deni ambalo ni ya wanakandarasi ilikuwa bilioni 108 mwezi wa 6 mwaka wa 2018 na imeshuka kwa mwaka huu ama mwaka wa jana wa 2018-2019 mpaka bilioni 34.5. So nafikiri kamati husika ikiongozwa na naibu mwenyekiti ambaye yuko nyuma yangu, Senator wa Meru, wanaweza shughulikia, kwa sababu Mheshimiwa Spika, inaonekana kuwa IBEC na baraza la magavana wanaendelea kushughulikia swala hilo. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I thank my colleague for giving me and the House, or informing the House on the developments. But my problem is this. Why should county government continue accumulating these pending bills, yet every year they sit and they plan on how they're going to be able to fund development in their counties? You know, Mr. Speaker, sir, yesterday I called a friend of mine and I asked him whether I could hire his trucks. And he said, my brother, 3 of my trucks were taken back by the banks because I couldn't afford to pay them, because a certain governor refused to pay me. So I think, Mr. Speaker, sir, I don't believe that the control of budget is going to solve this problem. I believe that it is this House. And I'm not so sure, and I was consulting with senior counsel, Orengo, whether this House can now be scrutinizing budgets from the assemblies to find out whether those budgets, when they are being passed, they have considered pending bills as a first charge on the account. Because there's really no way we are going to make any progress if we'll keep on saying pending bills. Now we hear, you know, the Council of Governors, IBEC, has said it has come down to 113. I mean, that's not a solution, in my view. The solution is simple, Mr. Speaker, sir. We look at the issue of the accounting system used by these assemblies or these county governments. You know, look at whether we move away from this cash-based to the accrual system and restrict ourselves for us to be able to help our citizens in this country, restrict ourselves in looking at the annual plan and coming up with a legislation that will bar county assemblies, if it is possible, that is, from passing budgets that do not consider the pending bills. Otherwise, we will continue sending people to Madare because we are not bold enough to send people to Kamiti maximum prison. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I support this statement, but other than that, I want to encourage the chairperson, who is a very competent senator we have, to look into all these budgets in the finance budget. Look at them and say, have you considered this? Particularly those counties like Nairobi that has billions of shillings. Even my own county of Narok, all counties like the county of Mombasa and all the other counties. Look at the budget. There's no reason as to why we should be approving money going to county assemblies, yet the people who are giving business to the county assembly or who are doing work, for them to get money to send their kids to school or to pay their medical bills, cannot do so because county governors are not paying. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I support.